Happy New Year! We have our first full moon of the year, the Cancer full moon on January 17th. Now this full moon has powerful Pluto front and center. Pluto is coupled with the sun in Capricorn, opposing the moon in Cancer. Pluto rules our shadow self. He rules the unconscious, that which is hidden, secrets. Pluto is about power and control. So this full moon will be bringing up what's working in your life and what's no longer working. It's about looking at your emotional needs. We all have a sensitive side. How do you take care of yourself? How do you love yourself? When we look at Cancer, the crab itself has a very tough outer shell. And that's to protect the soft underbelly. How are your boundaries? Are your boundaries strong to keep you protected from the negativity of others, the negativity of the world, the chaos in the world? This is an important aspect to look at this time in January. So as we're purging with Pluto, releasing what no longer serves, focusing on our strengths. Even though it's not sexy, it's important to look at your emotional needs and look at what is it that you need to feel strong in your life. Cancer rules the fourth house, which is the foundation in the chart. It's just like building a house. You don't build the roof first. You build the basement, you build the foundation. And from the foundation up, we add on the rooms and then lastly the roof. With Cancer, it is about your emotional needs. It's about your need for security. It's how you nurture yourself. It's your personal power. It's your security. Emotional security, financial security. It also has to do with our emotional patterns of not only self-sufficiency, but dependency. So here's a time to look at if we're being too codependent with others, if we are relying too much on others instead of our own self-sufficiency. So we want that strong outer shell to protect us from the negative intentions of others or the negative intentions happening in the world, in the collective. Yet we don't want it so strong that we're not allowing others in or allowing feedback from others that could help us grow and evolve and make better choices. So with Pluto in position like this, he's coupled with the sun and opposing the moon. We want to be aware of where we could be coming on too strong. So this is where we could be using the sledgehammer when a butter knife is called for, or the bull in the china shop where we're frustrated or angry and we are just had enough and we just blaze into the room and blow everyone away, only to come to find out that we didn't have all the facts because Mercury is retrograde at this time, at the time of this full moon. Mercury is moving backwards, and whenever that happens, we don't have all the facts. We don't have all the information, and our thinking isn't always clear either. When Mercury's retrograde, we can spend a lot of time in the subconscious. So we're coming from a dream state, and we can think we know what's going on, or we can think we understand something, but we may not really understand what's going on. So it's really important that if you feel that injustice come up and your buttons are being pushed and you feel like, I am going to stand up to this person. I'm going to stand up to this organization, this institution. I've had it with the government, whatever, whatever that injustice is bringing to your awareness. And I'm not saying you're wrong. I'm saying step back and don't react, because the power is always with the one who acts and not reacts. And this can be a very reactive full moon because Pluto is stirring the pot. Every full moon brings to light what's been hidden in the subconscious, the unconscious. And then when you add powerful Pluto to the mix, it's really going to stir up perhaps our fears and insecurities and anger. And we don't want to be in reactive mode because, again, we don't have all the information at this time. It's better to step back and not react and then take action. So if we're not coming from a reactive mode and we're coming from being proactive and just stating the facts, here's the situation, here's what's going on, and that way others can receive what you're saying, like, whoa, we really did screw up and we do need to fix this. That way you're getting your needs met and you're getting what you want without making the situation worse. So we want to be aware of the drama that could play out here with this full moon because of, so much that we've been through. And we are in a new year. And this year has many positive blessings on the way. First month of January, we're being asked to purge and release what no longer is working. In the past, when I was coaching people, I would always focus the client or the group on their strengths. You never want to focus people on their weaknesses, because wherever you focus grows. And when you focus people on their strengths, that strength starts to kick over into other areas of their lives. So it's really important that you are your own cheerleader, you are your own best friend, you are your own best companion, and you are standing up for what you're doing right and what's working in your life. This is working in my life. I'm going to focus on this area. I'm going to strengthen this area. This is not working for me anymore. So I'm not going to put my energy there. I'm not going to give it any energy. I'm going to let it go. If this is the time to release and purge, then let's do it here in January. Because when Mercury goes direct on February 3rd, all the planets are direct. And that's the green lights from the universe where things are really going to start to pick up. Now, that doesn't mean you can't get a job offer or a business offer in January. Life goes on. We can't wait for all the planets to be direct before we take action. So if you get a job opportunity that you've wanted, go for it. With the retrograde, it means perhaps down the road you'll make an adjustment to it. If you get a business opportunity at this time, I would say take a good look at it, but don't sign the contract until after February 3rd, because that's the time to begin new contracts, to be merging with others, your soul family, your partners, and so on, because once the planets are direct, then we can see more clearly what we are putting ourselves into. When Venus is retrograde, and Venus rules contracts too, and Mercury is retrograde, we don't have all the details. We don't have all of the information. And so it's a time to negotiate. It's a time to talk about what you want, with your team, what you want with your partnership, what you want in the new business, the new job. It's a great time to start setting things up. Do the work behind the scenes. This is an excellent time to work behind the scenes for anything that you want. And then once the energies go direct in February, sign the contract and move forward. Now, if you're selling something, that's okay during retrograde, because it's the buyer beware, not the seller. The seller can sell anytime. So this is a very interesting moon because it's void of course. Well, what does that mean? At the moment of the full moon, the sun and moon are not making any applying aspects. The sun is separating from Pluto. The moon is separating from Pluto. So I see this as a really personal moon where the universe is saying, hey, take your time here in January. We know you're really excited about this new year and the new energies and the new possibilities and the new good stuff coming your way. Right now, work on your foundation. Work on your emotional needs. Work on nurturing yourself. Because the stronger your foundation, again, it's not sexy working on the foundation. We all want to be in that 10th house of Capricorn, achieving in the world. However, the stronger the foundation, the more we can achieve in the world. If we're not feeling good and we're not listening to the body, and the body is the messenger, then it's going to be harder in the weeks and the coming months to achieve in the world. Capricorn rules your destiny in the world, and we all have a destiny. It's different from fate. Destiny is something you choose. Destiny is something you're here to be the master of. Fate is your soul agreements. Fate you can't change. These are agreements you made before you were even born. The agreement to do astrology in this life, the agreement to get married, the agreement to have children, the agreement to start this business, and so on. But destiny is something you control. You are the master of your destiny. You are the master of your astrology. It's a wise woman that rules the stars. It's a fool who's ruled by them. So even if you're not working, you still have a destiny in the world. You still have a role to play in the world by your presence walking the earth. And I find it so interesting that we start the new year in Capricorn, that everything comes out of the 10th house. Capricorn rules the 10th house. Cancer rules the 4th house. 4th house is the foundation. The 10th house is what we do in the world. And so everything comes out of Capricorn. Now, yes, in astrology, our astrological new year for us, Western astrologer, is all about spring when the sun enters Aries. However, we start in the 10th house in Capricorn, and that is about your role in on the planet, what you're here to achieve, what you're here to accomplish. And the more you focus on nurturing yourself here in January, taking care of business, the stronger you're going to be and the more ready you're going to be in this new year that we're in, which is fantastic. So be aware of your energies and what's pushing your buttons. What is that injustice that you're feeling in this situation? And what does the inner child, your soul, need to feel safe and secure and empowered? And the Sun and Pluto are in positive energy flow with the North Node in Taurus. Now, the North Node, the nodes on the moon represent our collective karma, what we're all sharing at this time. This is the karma that we're all experiencing. With the North Node in Taurus, It is about steady progress. It is about being practical. It's not about overnight success. It's about the foundation, building something from the ground up, slowly and steadily making progress in whatever you're doing. It's about progress, not perfection. Don't wait for things to be perfect. If you wait to get the perfect video, the perfect book, the perfect blog, you'll never publish. It's about progress. It's about getting better every time you do a video, every time you write a blog, every time you write a new book, anything that you're doing. It's about moving steadily forward and not being in a hurry. Now, with the South Node and Scorpio, interesting how both Mars and Pluto rule Scorpio. And Pluto is, he's front and center at this full moon. Scorpio is the detective. Scorpio likes to get to the bottom of things. Scorpio rules emotional truth. What is true? What's really going on here? That's what Scorpio always wants to know. Now, the shadow side of Scorpio is being stuck in the vengeful or resentful or stubborn energy. And we have to be aware of that, of where we're being too stubborn. And now Taurus can be stubborn too. The fixed signs are the most stubborn signs of the zodiac. Taurus, Scorpio, Aquarius, and Leo. However, with the South Node in Scorpio, it's very important because the South Node is where we're to travel no more. The North Node is like your North Star. It's what we're supposed to follow. And that's about being patient, being practical, and moving in a practical, methodical, I'm getting this done, I'm getting that done, I'm growing my business, I'm growing it slowly but steadily, etc. Or my career climb, or whatever project I'm working on, slowly but steadily wins the race. Staying out of that shadow of that South Node, which is Plutonian, manipulation, hidden agendas, power plays. Now, we could see, the bully running rampant at the time of this full moon because of Pluto. But there's also the other shadow side, which is the passive-aggressive, where we are not being supportive of others. We could be criticizing them. We could be judging them. We could be giving them a compliment with one hand, but putting them down with the other. So passive-aggressive can be just as negative as the bully who's out there, always right and sucking all the energy out of the room. So we want to be aware of where our energies are going and stay calm and persevere. That's the North Node in Taurus, and it's the way out of the full moon because both the Sun and Pluto are trining harmonious energy flow, positive energy flow with the North Node, the direction in life we are to go in. Now, something amazing is about to happen here for us. And we're going to start feeling this energy in March, and it's going to go exact on April 12th. And that is the coupling of Jupiter with Neptune. This is really significant. The last time this rare event happened was in 1856, and before that, 1690. So you can see that this doesn't happen very often. Having both rulers of Pisces, Jupiter and Neptune, coupling together in Pisces. This is where the universe is saying, dream big, big dreams, because you can make your dreams come true this year. So we're building towards this amazing, wonderful, juicy, good stuff coming in February, March, April, and so on. Right now, it's like the universe is saying, hey, do your house cleaning. Take care of yourself. Get your business in order. Get your foundation strong. Do what strengthens you. Do what nurtures you so that you can be ready for all of the new opportunities that will be presented to you. because this is an amazing aspect with jolly Jupiter, jolly Jupiter, and nebulous Neptune coupling together in Pisces, and the universe saying, you can make your dreams come true this year, and don't settle for the small stuff. Reach for the stars. Go for the big dream. With the North Node in Taurus until 2023, July 17th, 2023, the North Node will then move into Aries. It's saying big dreams, but you got to build a foundation, and that comes one step at a time, and slowly but surely you persevere, and you will have a strong foundation that will last a lifetime. And that's what it's all about. So we want to stay out of that reactive, vindictive, possessive South Node and be the best part of Taurus, the best part of Capricorn, and honor that moon in Cancer. You know, it's interesting because this reminds me of the King of Coins in the Tarot. The King of Coins is the master of the physical plane. He rules the signs of Capricorn, Taurus, and Virgo. And he has mastery over not only wealth, but also his health, because the earth signs rule the physical. They rule the physical plane. They rule your physical body. They rule your resources and how you build wealth in this life. And the King of Coins in the Tarot is a very practical leader. He is someone that is not moved by the highs and lows of the day. He is someone who always has a plan and looks at everything before he makes a move, and make sure that what he's going for has integrity. Capricorn has the right stuff to invest himself into the project, the partnership, the business, the job, and so on. So we want to think like the King of Coins and be practical with our moves, be practical in what we're doing. At the same time, honor our sensitivity, honor our emotional needs, so that we can feel whole and centered. This is really important at this time. Now, another thing that is so interesting here, several of them at this full moon, is the moon goes, void of course at the time. A few hours later, the moon shifts into Leo. So we can see this a very fast moving transit. And 3 days later, the sun enters Aquarius on the 19th. 2 days later. So 2 days later, the sun enters Aquarius on the 19th. So you see how fast things are moving? And things are extremely accelerated. So this is a time to use this first half of January to strengthen ourselves, nurture ourselves, get back on our diets, and take off all of that pie we ate in December. And that's the good thing about Capricorn I really like, is the reality check it gives me. Because I gained 4 pounds in December. And I kind of was just like, oh, this is fun. A little more pie here, a little more of this. Oh, it's so much fun. And then January 1st hit, and I stepped on the scale. I'm like, what? Ruh-roh. And that's what I love about Capricorn, because we need that reality check. Otherwise, jolly Jupiter, which rules expansion, will just continue to expand, and that's not good. So balance is the key. And Capricorn comes in and says, you better get on that scale and take a look at what you've been up to the past 5 weeks from Thanksgiving on. And you get that reality check, and it's like, it's like a cold shower in the morning. It's not pleasant, but it's very effective. And so here in Capricorn, we want to maybe do a little fasting and balance our checkbook and look at where things have gone off the rails because, I love the energy of Sagittarius because it's ruled by Jupiter and he's so much fun, but too much fun is not good. We want to balance it out. And that's our opportunity here in January before the sun shifts into Aquarius on the 19th is to take a look at where we're investing ourselves, what we've been doing, and how we can correct that so that we are where we need to be and we're taking good care of our health and our foundation. Now, powerful Pluto is going to couple with Mercury, and this is where secrets will be revealed. Now, of course, the full moon can bring us attention to secrets being revealed and things coming to light, things coming to the surface. Every full moon does that, and especially with this one with Pluto hanging around. Mercury is how you think and communicate. He rules your conscious awareness, and he's going to couple with Pluto on January 28th. And then he's going to station direct on the 3rd of February. And then he's going to couple with Pluto again on February 11th. These are key dates to pay attention to. The full moon on the 17th, sun entering Aquarius on the 19th, Pluto coupled with Mercury on January 28th, February 11th, Mercury stationing direct on the 3rd. And we're going to see some shocking or surprising secrets or things we didn't know come to light. Now, it can come in our personal life, but it will definitely come in the collective too, where things are being revealed that we didn't know about, and it could be very surprising. So you want to pay attention to those key dates because it could help you to make good decisions. So this is a time to take care of yourself, strengthen your foundation, dream big, focus on what you want to manifest this year. We're in a 1. Ones are so powerful. It's like the magician is he's the first card in the major arcana. The fool is the 0. You have to be the fool to take that risk, take that leap of faith to get to the magician, but the magician is the manifester. 1 is where we manifest. And so we're manifesting here in January. What is it that you want to manifest this year? Set your intention for what you want to create in this fabulous year of 2022, where Jupiter and Neptune are going to come together and make your dreams come true. And you want to be ready for the new opportunities coming into your life. You want to focus on where you are efficient and effective. Let go of where you're not. Focus on your strengths. Focus on where you're efficient and effective, and let go of the rest. This way, you're going to be ready for the new doors opening, the new opportunities coming into your life in the weeks and months ahead.